topic called as carbon and its compounds. I hope all of you know the atomic number of carbon is 6. Then how the way you should write? It should be 6, that is 2, 4. So it has 4 electrons in its outermost orbit. You know that every element wants to justify the condition of stability by acquiring 8 electrons in their outermost orbit. So as the carbon has 4 electrons, always it hunger of 4 extra electrons. So to do that, what it will do? It will forms the bonds. Which type of bond? That is called as covalent bond, because it forms bond by sharing of electrons. So here carbon, what it will do? It will form bonds with the mostly with hydrogens. That is nothing but called as hydrocarbon chain. So you know hydrogen has atomic number 1. So if one carbon you are taking in its outermost orbit, you are finding 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you take 4 hydrogen. Then 1 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here, 3rd hydrogen here, 4th hydrogen here. All the hydrogen have 1, 1, 1, 1 atom. Now they can form bond here. Clear? Now you can see very clearly hydrogen is getting 2 electrons. So it is justifying the inert gas, the structure of helium. Carbon is getting 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. And already inside it has 2 electrons. So total 10. It is justifying the structure of neon. Both is getting the noble gas or inert gas configuration. So they are highly stable. Now this structure, it is formed by 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. This is the molecular name called as CH4 and the name is, it is called as methane. Then what it is methane? It is nothing but the hydrocarbon, the bond formed between the hydrogen and the carbon. Similarly, if I take 2 carbon, I want to take 2 carbon. Then how the way I can justify? I can justify by connecting 1 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Clear? Now you can see carbon outer side 4 electron. It need 4 extra. Now you can see here 1 bond means there are 2 electrons. So 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8. Oh, for this carbon also 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8. So how many carbon you are taking? 2 carbon. How many hydrogen you are taking? 6. So what it is called as? It is called as ethane. There is a shortcut formula you can remember how to write this methane ethane. The formula is CnH2n plus 2. Now substitute n equal to 1. Then what it is? C1H 2 into 1 2 plus 2 4. This is nothing but called as methane. Similarly take n equal to 2. Now substitute it. So what you will write? C2H 2 into 2 4 plus 2. So H6. It is nothing but called as ethane. Similarly take n equal to 3. So how much it will be? C3H 3 into 2 6 plus 2 8. Then what it is? Methane ethane propane. Likewise it take n equal to 4. Then it is C4. H you take 2 into 4 8 plus 2. So H10. Then how much it is? Butane. Likewise you can take n equal to 5. Then C5H is 5 into 2 10 plus 2 12. Then it is called as pentane. Similarly you can take n equal to 6. Then C6H 6 into 2 12 plus 2 14. Then it is called as hexane. Clear? No need to remember this formula. Just remember this one basic formula. You substitute the value of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and you will get the structures. You will get these formulas. Then what is the name of this? Methane. 1 carbon methane. 2 carbon ethane. 3 carbon propane. 4 carbon butane. 5 carbon pentane. 6 carbon hexane. 7 heptane. But for your 10th level up to hexane is enough for you. No need for further. Clear? Now let us see the functional group in carbon, which is highly important, and students most of the time they confused with this. I'll explain in a very simple way. And the basic thing here I want to convey is nothing but the same carbon, it can form bond with itself. How the way? It can form double bonds. C double bond C. Then you know carbon is 4 electrons. So always it need 4. So it has the nature of tetravalent, means 4 electron in the outermost orbit. So now you can see it has getting 2. So further 2 they need. So what's the way we can make it? Here we can make connect your hydrogen. This is give you carbon double bond. It will be presented by ENE. Here you see everywhere ANE you are finding. What does it mean? ANE, single bond between the carbon and carbon. Now here ENE, what does it mean? Double bond between the carbon and carbon. You can check the tetravalent structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Justified. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So tetravalent concept justified. Now it is called as ethene. E-T-H-E-N-E. Ethene. Similarly, if I want carbon to carbon triple bond, then you can see 3 bonds are there. 1 more is there. We can form it with the help of hydrogen. Now you can see carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? Then it is called as ethane. You can check here, when triple bond it is YNE, when double bond it is ENE, when single bond it is ANE. This single bond it is called as saturated hydrocarbon, whereas in the case of double bond and triple bond it is called as unsaturated hydrocarbon. Is this clear to all of you? But always remember, check the tetravalency of carbon. It must and should justify whether it is the same carbon or the hydrogen or any other atom, whatever it may be. But tetravalent structure must and should justify for the carbon, means 4 bonds should be associated with the carbon. You can check here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also for the carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Wherever you see, that will be universal for always for the carbon. Now let us see the functional groups. How the way you are going to make the functional groups. Make the heading functional group. Now first of all, let us see the functional group. So what is the functional group? It is nothing but atom or group of atom that determines the properties of the organic compound. So what it is? It is the atom or group of atom. What it will do? It determines the properties of organic compound. Okay. So atom means, you know, it may be your chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine, like this, single atoms. What is group of atoms? Your group of atoms, it may be your OH. It may be your CHO. That CHO means what it is? C double bond OH. Clear? Similarly, it may be your C double bond O. Like this, different or another, it may be there COOH. That is C, one is double bond O, another is OH. This type of group of atoms you can find oxygen along with hydrogen. Here only single atoms. So what are your functional groups? Functional groups is nothing but it is the atom or group of atoms that largely determines the properties of the organic compound. Clear? Now let us see how the way you are using this functional group. Let us start with the functional group name. So first give the name of functional group. Name of functional group. So first one, what we are using is halogen. This is one functional group. How the way they denote? The functional group notation is X. Then what are the halogens available? Actually your halogens are available chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. One more is there, astatine, but actually it is radioactive element, so not included. For your 10th level they have only included chlorine and bromine. Even no need to know about fluorine and iodine, but okay, anyhow these are belongs to the halogen family. Notation is X. Then whenever you write organic compound using this halogen, then your halogen should be used as prefix. How the way? It is used as prefix. So what you will use? You will use first halo. Then after that you will write the compound name. Now let us see one example how the way you are going to write. Let us see the example. For example, you are taking your methane. So methane, you know, CH4. Fine. Now how the way you can join this halogen? By removing one hydrogen only you can join it. So remove one hydrogen. So now connect one halogen. Now what it is? Chlorine. Now what it is? Methane. So it is nothing but the name is called as chloromethane. Clear? Now let us see another example. I am taking same type of structure, but it is consisting of 2 carbon. You know, if I am taking 2 carbon, what it is called as? Ethane. But now I want to convert it into the terms of functional group organic compound. So I will remove this H. I will convert here, connect here, Br. Now what it is? 2 carbon. So it is ethane. Now it is bromine. What is the rule? Halogen should be, halo should be used as prefix. So I should write first halo. What is the halo is used here? The halo name is Br. So bromo ethane. Bromo ethane. Clear? Now let us see another example. Similarly, you can take 3 carbon chain. So what it is exactly? 3 carbon propane. Fine. Now you can add it your chlorine. So methane, ethane, propane. But now it is halogen added. So halogen prefix, it should be used first. Halo name. So what is halo here? Chlorine. So chloro. Now it is propane. So chloropropane. Clear, I hope. Okay. Now let us see the second group. The second group is nothing but that is your called as aldehyde. Aldehyde. The name is aldehyde. What is the symbol for it? The symbol for it is nothing but your functional group. It is CHO. You should write, actually it is C double bond OH. C double bond OH. So when you are using this, here aldehyde in this case, always your all should be used as the suffix. Whatever your compound name, the all part should be used as suffix. So what it is? It is used as suffix. Clear? So for example, same I am taking here. Now you can see I am taking the same way. C. Now it is H already present. In that case, now I am connecting CHO. Your aldehyde. This is called as aldehyde group. The functional group is CHO. So C double bond OH. Now you can check the tetravalency of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly for this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? But here one special thing. Though your functional group consisting of 1 carbon, so while you writing the name, you should include that carbon. Fine. So if you include this carbon, then what format it is coming? Ethane format. But now what you are replacing? Your function is CHO, that is aldehyde. I told it should be used as suffix, means end. So it will be used as called as ethanol. Ethanol. AL should be used at the end. Clear? Now similarly you can write another also. Take 2 carbon. Now you add with it your CHO group. That is nothing but your, this is your aldehyde group. Now as soon you add it, one more extra carbon is added. This carbon is countable in the chain. So methane, ethane, propane. Now it is 3 carbon chain along with your aldehyde group. I told all should be used as suffix at the end. So now it is called as propanol. What it is? Propanol. Clear? Similarly you can write it. Fine. Now let us see the third type of functional group. If you want to take, you can take the snapshot. Okay. Now let us see the third functional group. This is nothing but alcohol. See, in case of alcohol, you have to use the suffix. What is that suffix? OL. So your suffix is OL. That is a suffix. Now what is the functional group? It is written as OH. So same way I can take some example. You take your methane. So in case of methane, what you will do? Replace one hydrogen and replace it by OH. Now what is the name? Because I told it will be added as a suffix. So methanol, methanol. Clear? Similarly, you can take another example also. Take 2 carbon chain. Here also H, here also H, here also H, here also H, here also H. This is nothing but ethane. Now replace one hydrogen, substitute it by OH group. OH is nothing but called as alcohol group. Now what will be the name? Ethanol. Because 2 carbon. What should be joined at the end? Oil. So ethanol. Clear? Okay. Now let us see this is third group. Now let us see the fourth group. Your fourth group is nothing but that is ketone group. So what is the ketone group formula? Functional group, and how the way you need to use suffix? Here also it is used as suffix. What is the suffix? O-N-E. Then what is the functional group? It is C double bond O. Both side it is mentioned. Means here you need to join, here you need to join. Now let us see some example so that you will get the clarity. Now this C, this is double bond O. I am connecting here one C, here one C. So this is your methane, in which this methane one hydrogen is removed. This is connected. Similarly here methane also one hydrogen removed. This is connected. Now tell me how many carbons are there total? 3. So methane, ethane, propane. But it is ketone group. So what you will write? Propanone, methane, ethane, propane. So propanone. And it should be O-N-E. That is nothing but your ketone group. You can similarly take one more example also. No, for your simplicity purpose, it is only given as propane. Because here I have connected both methyl, here also methyl group. Even you can connect it here methyl, here ethyl. But the name will be a bit difficult for you. So this is only enough for you. Now let us see the fifth one. That is nothing but called as carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Same way, here also we are using suffix. Only one functional group, that is halogen. You are using halo as prefix. That halo may be your chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, which you are using in the first. Then you are using your hydrocarbon name, alkane name. Alkane may be your methane, ethane, propane, like that. But remaining all the functions what they have given, remaining 5, every function you are using it as suffix. Remember this. So carboxylic acid, it is used as suffix. What is the functionality of it? COOH. It is also written like this. C double bond O, OH. Here it is. Fine. Now I can take some example. You can take C. This is your H. This is H. This is S. Now join this. So C double bond O, OH. Clear? Now see how many carbons are there? 2. So what it will end? I told suffix. Sorry, I have not mentioned. It is oic. OIC. How they are getting oic? See here IC, here O. They will together join it. That is used as suffix OIC. So what I will write here? Methane, ethane. So ethanoic acid. Clear? You can connect one more. So what it will be? Propanoic acid. You can connect one more. Butanoic acid. You can connect one more. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Pentanoic acid. Clear? Just increase the chain, extend it towards left one carbon by justifying that tetravalency. I hope you get clarity with these functional groups. It is nothing but you are connecting, replacing one hydrogen and connecting the atom or group of atom that justifies certain properties of the organic compound. And what are those functional groups you are using? You are using your halogen. Halogen is only one where you are using it as a prefix in your name. Remaining your alcohol, aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. In all the 4 cases, you are using that functional group name as the suffix. Just practice it. If you have any doubt, please give the comment. Okay students, take care. Bye bye.